I think we need to break up.
What?
I know this will come as a big surprise.
Are you serious?
It's just that I think we've got to totally different paths.
Yes, over 1,000 times, yes.
What?
I have to call my mum. She's going to be over the moon.
No, I said we need to break up.
I know, I can't believe it. I thought you'd never ask.
I didn't ask.
So are we going to announce it on Facebook, or do you want to tell people face to face?
Are you not a bit sad?
I've been sad for years. I can't wait to tell everyone. I mean, it's not exactly going to be a surprise. People have been kind of expecting it for a while.
Like who?
Everyone. Every time I went out, people would be like, oh, why are you still with her? When are you going to break up? I hate her. She's a bitch. I want to punch her in the face.
Are you serious?
We have so much planning to do. Where do we even start? I need to find somewhere to live, get on the old Tinder updates. I wonder what Sarah's up to.
Sarah from your work?
Oh, yeah.
What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be upset.
I'm sorry, it's just... From the moment I met you, I knew you were not the one. And I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives apart. Maybe the happiest man alive.
You're welcome.
Welcome, my friends, to Antoine Phoenix, my RP experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turning on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is going to be about Tyrese's response to his ex-wife, Samantha. And, well, I forget her other last name. Anyway, I did a video some days ago that she regretted the divorce. But was she sincere in that, or was she just saying it for clicks? Because obviously that video went viral. But Tyrese has a response to her. And I'm going to let that whole thing play. Because this is a classic example of how two people see the relationship. She saw it in a way. She kind of half-heartedly at least say that she had faults, that she wasn't perfect. But ultimately, it was things that he wasn't doing, that she wasn't happy with, that she decided to pull the plug. And that's what I mean. It's so easy for a woman, once a man is totally invested, to decide to pull the plug on the marriage. Especially once you have kids. And in his case, he was like wondering what was going on, and when he heard her response, he had a totally different take on what happened. So anyway, let's hear what he has to say, and I'll be right back, but I'm going to let his whole thing play.
All right. Hold on. Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said, because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. and you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me" if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called "Love Transaction" if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I've gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up, because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach and you trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some niggas would say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that nigga. He's a narcissist. No, she's a fucking narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do some shit, fuck over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you and not even call you and text you to say they sorry. Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did? Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now, go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase. Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy ass podcast and Miracle Mondays and whatever the fuck else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs the way Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige release songs about their exes when they get cheated on, lie, get fucked over, when they go through painful relationships that come to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs, singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have got her back. I don't want Sam. She may be saying that she was thinking about, no. If you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the fucking lawyers are still on my back every day. Go sell this shit to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the Morning to the Breakfast Club to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, nigga, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to pussy than most niggas I know. I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children. And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. Find another nigga who decided to leave your husband without a court order. Find somebody else that's going to cut a check for $2,600 without the judge making a judgment for you to do so. I'll always take care of my kids. She's trying to turn a prenup into alimony, which she ain't getting. She's not getting. She's trying to get something that she's not getting because the prenup has protected me.
Dad.
And she's, yes.
Lower your voice, sir.
Okay. So at the end of the day, man, listen, I am not here to have any of y'all to keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all are going to have to fucking wake up and understand that when relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, fucking over you, doing something. It's very simple. If it ain't about Samantha, it ain't about nothing. I guess being in a relationship with a big personality and an entertainer, which she signed up for, made her cave, slowly but surely caved. Her mama was the one who was like, oh, we did it, like we hit the lottery type shit. Gassed the her mama was. And then her mom got threatened and was insecure about the marriage and the relationship that we have. In the Bible, it says, leave and cleave. You know about that scripture? Or are you going to keep skipping over that every time you do an interview? Leave and cleave to your husband and your family. Your mama never wanted you to leave.
Mic drop. Is not much more to say. He stated everything right there, and I can still hear like the pain in his voice. And now, when when I go back and think, like when I heard her interview, I was like, could be still some hope for those two. But now, after hearing what he said, his side of the story, nah, is a done deal. Even though but it was the thing in my gut saying like, dude, do not go back with her, because she's been a dating coach, telling men what they want to hear, about valuing themselves and how to not get tricked by a woman. Meanwhile, she is doing the exact toxic thing that she's telling men to avoid. Kind of like Derek Jackson talking to his women followers about the men that are out there using and abusing women. He's talking about himself. So in a way, she's talking about herself. And this is why, man, I'm really leery about ever getting married again. Shit. I mean, I shouldn't have got married the first time, but I have that thing of like, I spent that much time with her, and I didn't want her to feel like she wasted her time. And I was thinking to myself, like, hey, things might be better. Maybe that's really her hang up. She wants the total commitment. And then that still wasn't good enough, because the toxic stuff just got worse. And not to say that I was an angel, I fed into it and I started being toxic myself. And practically everything that she did to me, I did back to her, except for the hitting thing. I never hit her. But as far as saying nasty things, even entertaining other women, because I know she was entertaining other guys, uh certain stages of our relationship. And anytime she was doing that, then in turn I kind of put myself in a situation where something may happen. So I know now I need to get with a woman that's not going to be doing that, that she's not going to get insecure, that she's going to put herself in the situation, or I'm not going to get insecure from something that she's doing, that I'm going to want to balance it by doing something back. So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys kind of learn from this one, especially the men that maybe is not worth getting married. I mean, look, I know some decent women out there, but the thing is, though, they can always change, and they can fool you too if they kind of have the rule book, or either if you share too much with them and they get in that wifey mode of like trying to win you over. And then once she got you, is no incentive for her to stay good, unless if that's in her core how she is. But then you have to judge her by her friends, her parents. Is is does she come from a toxic household? How's her mom? Is her mom toxic? Does her mom think in a certain kind of way? But definitely her family thing, and the friends that she's surrounded by. I would say with women, they should look for the same thing in men, but most men are kind of loners, unless if they are follow the leaders. But most men, they'll gather together, watch a football game, and then they separate and they get on their grind and they do what they got to do. And yeah, even though sometimes it can be boring to women that's out there just looking at a guy that's just trying to build himself up. So give me a like, a subscribe. God bless. And men and women, just treat each other better out there. Bye.
I want to be with a bum.
How come no man in this room has ever said that about a girl they dated? because you're all gold-digging skanks. We're romantic. We'll take a bum McDonald's worker. You couldn't do that. No woman's ever done that. You guys date up, we date down. That means every ex-boyfriend you've had was better than you. That's why you let him hit it, because you guys date up. So you fucked up a lot. Could you marry a Burger King employee?
I won't do that.
Could any girl here do it? Has any girl in history ever done it? You're all dirty gold diggers. How come the men here don't mind if she's a bum? Because we're the romantic gender and you guys are of the devil.
You